Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Championship Project. So the first episode went down really well with you guys, and so I'm very grateful for that, guys. If we can continue that support, that'll be absolutely incredible, guys. So if you've not watched the last episode, definitely go check it out. And so basically in the last episode we managed to improve 3 players. We managed to add Curtis Davis to the squad, Chris Burke, and also Brock Madison as well. So this is what the team's looking like. It's looking a little bit better than it was before, I must admit that, but there's still a long way to go in improving this team. So based on your feedback, guys, I have decided to make a couple of tweaks to the rules here and there. So I'll go and explain the new rules, basically, the new tweaks to the rules now, guys. Okay guys, so based on some of your guys' feedback from the last episode, I have decided to edit 1 or 2 rules here and there, nothing too major, just a couple of tweaks here and there. But before I do that, guys, since I am uploading this on Saturday morning, I want to get some of your guys' predictions for what you think your club will do this afternoon. So if you do support a Championship club or not, if you support a Premier League club or whatever, comment down below what you think the score will be, especially if you do support a Championship club, as I will be very interested to know what you think going into today's game for your club. But so the rules I decided to change, guys, are that if we do win a match, that means I will be able to claim all the players that we've won. So if you've not seen the last episode, definitely go check that out, because then I basically explain the brief rules for the series. So if we do win, we get to claim all the players won. So from every minute, we get to claim all the players. Then if we draw, I can only claim half the players we won. So for example, if we draw 2-2, I can only claim the first player that we won. Or for example, if we drew 4-4, I can then claim the first 2 players that we got, if that makes sense to you guys. Then if we draw 3-3 or something like that, I can then only claim the first player. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. Then if we lose a match, that means I actually lose the lowest rated player. So that guy, he goes, we can't use him for the team unless we unlock him again through that good stuff. So they're the rules I decided to change, and now I'll go into explaining how I've changed some of the rules for unlocking informs. Okay guys, so based on your feedback, once again, I have decided to change a couple of rules for how we do unlock the inform. So to unlock an inform striker, we will need to score, or a winger, we will need to score a hat-trick with their normal card. Then to unlock a midfielder, an inform midfielder, we'll need to get either 3 goals or assists with them. So for example, in one match, we'll need to get, for example, we could get 2 assists and 1 goal. That would allow us to unlock the inform midfielder. Then for a defender, we'll need to keep 3 clean sheets, and for a goalkeeper, we will need to keep 5 clean sheets. So I hope that all makes sense to you guys. Okay guys, so if you recall to the last episode, what I asked you to do, I asked you to comment in the comments down below who was an ex-player for you that's basically gone on to do good things with their career. And here is the list I currently have, guys. So here are the players, and there's some pretty decent players in there, I can't lie. We've obviously got Joe Hart, Daniel Sturridge, Balassi, Gary Medel, Aaron Ramsey, Dempsey, Welbeck, Tarat. Some really decent players in there, and unlocking some of them would be really good. So basically, guys, the way that we're going to unlock these is at the end of every season, if I get a promotion, I will be able to unlock one of these cards. Then to decide which one of the players I get to unlock, basically it falls down to whoever has the highest average match rating in my normal squad, so in the promotion squad, and then the player who has the highest average match rating in my squad that gets promoted, an ex-player from whoever that player plays for gets to unlock a player from that club. So for example, Walters, currently from Leeds, I think he got the man of the match in the last game, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that Walters from Leeds, so if he goes on, if we do go on to get promotion at the end of the season, guys, and Walters is our highest rated, he has the highest average rating, match rating out of all our players, that means that Fabian Delph will be able to be unlocked by the end of this first season in Division 10, guys. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So basically that's how we're going to unlock them, and they look pretty insane if I'm going to lie, but obviously we can't get 24 promotions. So another way that we're going to be able to unlock these cards is basically by, if I unlock every other player from the player list that plays for their club. So for example, if I unlock every player from the player list from Hull, I will then be able to unlock Hatem Ben Arfa. So obviously in the playlist, I don't have every player from each club, I only have the good ones. So that could be easily achieved when we get really into this series, guys. So basically that's how we're going to unlock these players, and so we will go into the first game of today's episode now, guys. Okay guys, so our first opponent of today has a alright team. He's got 91 chemistry, to be fair to him, and he has got a 65 rated team. So once again, it's a team that is better than ours, but hopefully we will beat him. He's got a bit of chemistry there with quite a few Argentinian players, and so let's see how we get on in this one. Hopefully it'll be another win so we can unlock some more players. Knock that ball up there to Donnelly. Donnelly get a flick on it. Walters was class in the last episode. He gets a shot away there, but the goalkeeper manages to make a good save. Walters was absolutely class for us in our last episode, and he almost got a goal there, to be fair to him. What a ball that is, into Kyle Dempsey. Kyle Dempsey, composed on the ball. Can he finish? Yes, Kyle Dempsey in the 18th minute manages to get it into the back of the net. That was a good goal from him, to be fair to him. Nicely slotted in into the back of the net, and we managed to get a goal. Hopefully we'll be getting some players at the end of this, guys, if we do manage to win this match. But it was a very nice goal from Kyle Dempsey. The ball goes over the top. Dempsey cool on the ball, and their keeper should have done a little bit better than that, but we'll take the lead. Walters still got the ball. Walters, can he get a shot away? He can. Oh, he's hit the post. How's this not gone in? Dempsey on the rebound. He's going to smash one across. Get this in. Get it in. Oh, how's that not ended up in the back of the net? I will never know. Oh, he's dazzled his way through there. He's dazzled his way through, and he's put it into the back of the net. That was a good finish, to be fair to him, and we got to watch ourselves now. We need to get another goal in this game, or we're going to be drawing it. Oh, he slipped in a good ball there to his player. He's going to finish that, and he's made it 2-1. How has this happened? How has he managed to get a goal? Oh, I've got no idea. That was a decent finish, but Jesus Lord, we shouldn't be losing this match. Oh, let's go. Decent ball into Walters. Walters surely finished that this time. Yes, Walters has put it into the back of the net. We've got a second goal of this match. We're back on level terms. Let's see if we can get a winner. But Walters, our love affair with Walters continues. He's just such a fun player to use this year. He's just such a, I don't know, he's like, he's a diamond in the rough in this team. He's a bit of a nippy player, and he's managed to put that into the back of the net. Come on, lads. 2-2. Let's try and get a winner. Play that to Morale. Morale. He's so low on stamina, I don't even know why. But Morale, come inside, play that ball in to Walters. Walters finish. Yes, Walters has made it 3-2 to us. Get in there. We managed to get a great goal, and it's Walters once again. Is he going to be in the squad till the end of this series, guys? Can we just leave Walters in this squad? Can we just make Walters a legend of this series already? Because what a finish that was. Division 10 legend. If you're playing in Division 10, go out and buy this kid. He is absolutely insane. Lewis Walters. Remember that name. Well, let's go, Walters. Walters, he can hit them from there, you know. Oh, Walters, what a goal that would have been to complete a hat-trick. That would have been outrageous if he managed to get that one in. Corner here with Hewitt. Hewitt, let's see what we can do. Whip that one in. Can we get ahead to it? Oh, it's almost gone in. Could he get it in for the rebound? Oh, Brock Madsen, he is so bad. I can't even explain how bad this guy actually is. Oh, I just want to get rid of him, to be honest. And we have won the match 3-2, guys, so we will be able to get 3 players at the end of this match, and since we did get a win, that means we will be able to claim all 3 players at the end of it, which is very encouraging indeed. So we'll go ahead now, guys, and see who those 3 players are. As you can see here, it's actually Hewitt that got our best player. He actually got rated an 8.7. It was one of their players, their centre mid, who got man of the match, but Hewitt with an 8.7, Walters with an 8.5, 2 goals for Walters today and 1 for Dempsey, and assists, 1 for Dempsey, Hewitt, and Morale, so pretty decent in that aspect. Okay, guys, so as our first goal was scored in the 19th minute, the first player that we're going to get is a centre mid from Reading called Evans. So he's only a bronze centre mid, but he'll probably bolster our centre mid option. So he's the first player to come into the squad. And then as our next goal was scored in the 65th minute, and the next player that's going to come into our squad is another right mid called Para from Wolves, the guy from Netherlands, and that's a bit unfortunate really, since we already have Burke in that position. A right mid really wasn't what we were looking for, but we'll take him anyway. We might play one of them out of position on the left perhaps for the next game, but he's the next player to come in. And then, guys, as our final goal was scored in the 70th minute, we're going to have to cycle it around, so obviously it goes to 64. If we cycle it around again, so then we get to number 6, which is Chris Kirkland. So I'm pretty happy with that pick, to be honest, since we definitely needed an improvement for our goalkeeper, since the goalkeeper we have at the moment is absolutely atrocious. So Chris Kirkland will be a good addition to the squad, guys, so we'll go ahead and add those players to the team now. Okay, guys, so at the end of this second episode, guys, this is how the squad is now looking. So we've had a couple of new additions, and it's looking pretty nice after that. Obviously, we've got Evans in midfield, we've got La Parra in right mid, who's looking pretty decent, I must say so. He's got those 4-star skill moves, which really could come in handy down the line. And of course, we have a big upgrade in there with Chris Kirkland now playing there. So 99 chemistry, 63 team rating, we're improving steadily. And so apologies that I only have 1 game in this episode yet again, guys. Basically, because I've not been as consistent this week, I only uploaded the 1 video this week. I really wanted to get a video to you guys out today, and so I didn't really have time to record the second match, so apologies for that, guys, but I really did want to get a video out for you guys today. So in the future there will be more than 1 game in an episode, I promise that, but for today's episode, guys, that will be it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you do leave a like. It really does help me out loads. Drop a comment what you think your team will do today if they are playing, and other than that, guys, I will see you all in the next one.